Next, we need to work on our son here. We want to make sure that he's taken care of. We have this decadence gain. So I'm going to grant my son some territory. I'm actually just going to give, since my guy is getting to be about 50, I'm just going to grant him this territory. All of it. I'm going to give him the whole thing. He's married to a smart woman, so that's good. We're going to give him all of our... Oops, I don't want to revoke it, excuse me. And the only reason I'm doing this is just because my guy's eventually gonna die, and so I want my guy to have my heir to have a fair amount of experience. I need him to be doing something. So we're gonna give him also Castilla Bronco, and we're gonna give him Coimbra, and we're gonna give him the Emirate of Portugal. So he'll eventually inherit all our titles, but he'll maintain this emirate that I just gave away. So now we're going to finish off giving up this emirate. So let's look at see what we got. Stewards. Alright, Malik is unfortunately part of that strong family. I think that's the same family that... Yeah, so this guy... Let's give this guy the territory. We'll give him Twinsa. And I'm just doing it based on stewardship, not super complicated. Unfortunately this time it's not so simple. Well, I'll give this guy Molina, and then I'll force him to change his religion. And once that happens, we will give the other guy our territory. So, alright. Now, we'll give this guy Emirate of Toledo. And now we have very happy vassals and a lot fewer of them, ultimately. We only have 25 as opposed to 42, which is what we just had. So now we have more emirs who are technically stronger, but we have very, very loyal emirs, and we have fewer problem vassals. This guy remains probably our most irritating vassal. I'm actually going to deal with him. This is the guy, I believe, that... this is the guy that we, conquered, so it's actually not worth it to do. I don't know if this will work. No, we can't get this guy on our side. Let's see what this guy's deal is. He has a 0 intrigue, so we're just going to kill this guy. Yeah. Just going to straight assassinate him, I think. And we'll start the clock also, just so that we get some more money. Now, I'm going to alter the law here. Since now we have a lot of very, very loyal vassals, I can give this High Crown Authority law a try. And just constantly want to hike our Crown Authority. And the reason is because we get these minimum levy laws, and also we get like bonus things. So like vassal titles can no longer pass outside the realm through inheritance. Really useful stuff. Just gives us more and more control over our vassals. So now that we've done that, we don't need this high city levy thing. We don't need to do that. Because anything that gives us negative opinion at this point is bad. So we don't want that. We have more noble vassals at this point, so we'll deal with them first. But now we want to get back these laws all back under control, so that where we don't have any negative noble vassal opinion. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bump this down, and it'll take 5 years before we can do that, but we'll bump that back down, and that'll give us, and we'll try to bump this up, but I don't think we can until we have Saeed as our thing. But once we do, we'll get this absolute crown authority, and you can see what it does. Vassals can't wage war. Their minimum levies are now plus 80, but they have a negative 30 opinion. That negative 30 opinion is annoying, but it's ultimately worthwhile. And yeah. So now let's look at our factions. So this guy is still a threat, but notice that he likes us a lot more now, and it's only going to keep going up because of our raised levies score going down. We're also going to send him a gift. So that should have just totally fixed our faction problem. Now we need to worry about actual governing here a little bit. I'm not too concerned with Castile, and I'm not too concerned with France for the moment, because France is dealing with these wars, and Castile is much weaker now that we've defeated them. And Leon obviously is no threat at all. So at this point I need to really worry more about our territory as it stands, and less about what's going on outside. I've reorganized all our territory here, so it is, you know, under good management, I suppose. But you know, I do want to get all our ducks in a row. So we have this territory, right? We have a claim on it. Yes. So we have this claim. I'm wondering if we shouldn't attack the Almoravids. We can't do it yet, obviously. Now let's start planning our next move. If we really, really were ballsy, I would just attack Rome straight up. I am not that ballsy right now because I don't want a crusade. So I think that the next and smartest things we could do would be to attack somewhere farther inland that isn't part of a like an independent small area. So I'm thinking maybe we should put down roots in a place that isn't like part of the Holy Roman Empire or anything like that. We could probably take on this kingdom here. Yeah, we're stronger than them. Yeah, but we'd have the unfortunate problem of a naval invasion, which is a very obnoxious. Yeah, so you know, I'm saying I'm looking around here because I'm very nervous about the realities of the Aztecs. That's 100 years away, I know, but we need to start really paying attention to like where we can start expanding to further inland, so that we don't get totally wiped out by them. All right, let's just sit on some money for a while. Let these vassal problems go away. We have nothing raised, no money being spent. We'll just let our vassals recuperate their strength. So Venice actually is looking nicer and nicer. I'm thinking I might want to mess them up, because not only are they getting somewhat stronger, but they have pretty nice land. Like, look at this total county tax we can get. So let's try that. We're gonna see if we can attack them. And what you want to do is we want to get a fabricated claim on them, because we don't want to piss off everybody that's around. So we don't want to be like Holy War, because we can't really do that. You know, we'll get attacked by all these guys, so we don't want to do that. We'll just fabricate a claim, and that'll be it. And once we do that, we can invade them, and we'll win. I mean, Venice has no chance. And obviously, we're gonna have a little problem with, you know, them being a different sort of territory, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. The Most Serene Republic of Venice. It's a great name. I don't think they're serene, and they're certainly not a republic. But, you know, those guys did a lot of damage in their day. Okay. So we've gotten a lot of stuff done this video. Not too exciting, but it's just a lot of little administrative tasks that are key. And I don't want to spend too much money because I'm afraid of... well, I guess we should get a little bit higher castle ribald. And I don't care what my son does. He can do anything he wants. Okay. So the Byzantine Empire is doing pretty well. Yeah. Really isn't much I could do. If I hadn't have joined France's war, I would be taking these over right now. But I was foolish. I need this guy to like me, unfortunately. Emir Suleiman. Let's give this guy a little bit of a taste here. We're gonna see what we can do about getting him to be non-Yazidi. Let's look at our court imam again. Make sure he's still Sunni. He is. Get bent. Ibadi faith. Okay, we're out of that war. Alright, so France is now pretty strong still. Back to their old French ways. Yeah, they're still too strong for us. We need to get some moral authority. That's what we need. Ugh. We have a stupid little kid with a decadence of 80 as our caliph. So, Sunni faith is in trouble. We need to actually probably do a holy war or something. Okay. What's the deal with Castile? Might attack them again. So we probably still have a nice long truce with them, I assume. Yeah. For 9 more years for both. Great. Just what I needed. A long truce. A truce where a lot of things can happen in the time it'll take for those to wear off. Okay. Alright, so we're having a nice little rebellion. Classic. Rather than waste my men, I will take these guys as men and use them to put it down. So let's do it. Okay, no longer deceitful. Well, Abu Bakr, you have just given me a useful... Now, unfortunately, I do have one more son, Kareem. So killing Abu Bakr might not be such a bad idea. You just basically give me the excuse to imprison him. Let's do it. And what we can do is while he's in prison, we can see what he says. Yeah. What the? I released him. Why? Weird. Anyway, let's give this guy... Okay, we won that battle. Not really sure why they were rebels. I guess it's because they had like religious dissent or something. Weird. Yeah. You only really get rebellions in these sorts of areas that have like different religions and stuff like that. Which is very unfortunate, but... Okay, so now we have this emir who despises us. And And we have a truce with him, so there's not much we can do about it. %33% chance of assassination. I can raise that if I do this. So let's see what we got here. 44%. I think it's worth it. Alright, wonderful. So, now we have a much more reasonable situation where this guy is now our emir. And he doesn't like us that much, but he's not gonna kill us like that other guy. So let's just give him this 20 gold gift. Give him a little bit of nice love here. Now we've dealt with our one really bad vassal, I believe. Yep, all our vassals love us except for some of these stupid morons here. Not real clear why he hates. Oh, this guy's a heretic, of course. Huh, weird. Alright. But yep, that was our only dangerous vassal. So he's no longer a problem.